Hey, I'm John Siskovich.
And I'm Troy Bishop, the Grass Whisperer, and let's talk nutrient management plans for your farm. My new catchphrase is data-driven decision making. And part of that data collection and decision making process is nutrient management plans. It's a good thing that I don't know anything about them because I have Troy here who's going to teach me and you all at the same time. Troy, what the heck is a thing?
Hey, the nutrient management plan. I know everyone's like, a plan, another plan?
Yeah. So much planning with farming.
Plan. Well, a nutrient management plan is a decision-making tool, and I know that you're into data-driven decision-making. Blah blah. Okay.
Yeah,
well, I like that.
I like the dry stuff because I tried, I don't know, the opposite of the dry stuff, and it makes for a really stressful farming experience.
Well, the good news is a nutrient management plan it's got a lot in it. I got help from Madison County Soil and Water Conservation District in my plan. It tells me all about my soils. It tells me about manure schedule spreading, fertility management issues, and soil testing, forage testing.
So if I want to create a giant binder full of all this detailed, fantastic information, where do I start?
I'd start at a conservation district.
Yeah.
Or there are private planners that do nutrient management plans.
So we got YouTube followers from all over the world.
There's probably a nutrient management planner in your neighborhood
somewhere.
Again, it's another person that helps you make decisions about fertility management. So on my farm, generally speaking, back in the day, we're up here, it's quite snowy, so most of the manure stayed behind the barn, those fields, and they're really good. They're very fertile. Well, up here, they're not so fertile.
Yeah, because right now we're up on a hill, and what he's saying is down at the bottom of the hill is where the farm is, and in the winter, you don't want to trek up to the top of the hill if there's 3 feet of snow.
Manure.
Yeah, so all that manure went into those fields and not where we're standing
for years.
For years.
So they're kind of taken care of, and then nutrient management plan says, hey, we need to concentrate on these areas. Right. So it comes into your planning on where you put the cows, how you manage your grazing, and how you spread your compost, and then the fertility management is probably the #1 thing on every farmer's plate.
Yeah.
So what's cool is the nutrient management plan and its decision-making power and the people that I rely on to give me advice goes right into this big grazing plan.
Yeah.
So
we got a video on the grazing chart.
It's all field-driven with acres. So I manage. They basically are a hand-in-hand match. The nutrient management plan helps me plan my grazing, or my grazing planning works off of this decision-making tool. And again, every year is going to be different, but if I want to have better fertility here, there's certain things I need to do. Add, maybe feed round bales here, maybe stockpile graze here, maybe spread fertilizer here, compost, whatever. Maybe I'm good. Yeah. Maybe this field is perfect, and then I need to move to that other field. But as soon as animals eat and take body weight or milk, they're taking fertility out of the ground. Yeah. And for optimized grass production and animal health and microbe health, fertility management is where it's at. So everybody's, well, it's kind of dry. Decision.
Well, data-driven decision making. Yeah, it's hard for me to say, but I've said it like 3,000 times now, I'm getting it. Yeah, I didn't get into farming to sit behind a computer and crunch numbers or write down in a notebook. But as I become a better farmer, I didn't say a good farmer, but better than I was at least, I'm finding that in order to keep my farm going, in order to be more professional, like the guys who are good at the stock market, maybe that's a bad example, but they know those stocks and the companies that affect them, and they have spreadsheets and data, and they use that data to make decisions. Well, farming, it takes really intelligent people to farm. And if you're farming and you're farming right, and if you want to make the margins and the profitability that you want to see in order to keep your farm going, using the tools and the resources that are out there, and now we have the internet and telephones and cell phones and pictures and video and things like YouTube, to do tests and find these resources and figure out where your conservation district is and who all the other professionals are. And you know, these things are out there, and utilizing them makes you a better farmer, and that's how I think, you know, we can turn this whole thing around.
So part of a plan is, this is all well and good, but it's not very good when it's on a shelf. You have to use it. You have to use it. So
yeah.
People, there's been a lot of resources put into thinking. Now you got to implement. So yeah. Do something this winter. Do yourself a favor and find out your fertility and get a grazing chart and use your big brain and have a better 2016.
Yeah. Our parting words.
Parting word is, let's give a grass bump. Yeah.
The plan with the management and the
nutrient management plan.
Just when you know it's time. This is the last video.